Welcome to Pedal to the Metal Gardening, where today we're going to be doing a lot more cleanup in our beds, and especially in the fenced-in garden that's directly right behind me. As you can see, I did get a couple more pieces for the mushroom fairy garden at Home Goods this past couple days, so this definitely got me thinking that I want to get that space cleaned up and start mapping out everything as soon as possible. So we're going to get started. I already have all my tools over there, and we'll see where the day takes us. But we're going to start in that fenced-in garden and clear out all of the weeds, anything that is dead and needs to be cleaned up. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of perennials coming back, which is great. And I also have some stone over there that was moved from another location that wasn't really being used or put to good use. So hopefully it'll be put to better use there. And eventually I do want to do more stone work as well. But let's get started. Rambo, you coming with us? Come on, boy. He's super hot today. He's not used to this warm weather. I think it's around 75 maybe. We're in the first week of April. So we're still definitely not in summer yet. Still in early spring, but we're definitely getting a very nice hot day here. So gonna take some advantage of that. But coming into this space, I want to clean out this entire section. Hopefully we get to it today. We only have a couple hours before I gotta go somewhere later, but got the weed whacker out. I have all my tools inside the rolling cart there. I just want to clear out all of the weeds, as I said right before, and there's a lot of stuff going on with the pond right now. Unfortunately, there was some chipmunks and other critters that dug into the soil, into the ground around the pond where the tubes were, and I think that they may have chewed holes into the hoses, so the waterfall is currently not working. But that'll definitely be a separate video where we get this up and running correctly again. Right now it is still being filtered, but it's not obviously an ideal setup. But we're going to clean out all the weeds. These were the stones that I mentioned that were kind of just laying around in the yard. But I want to dig and kind of obviously make these more flat with the land here instead of them being so high up. Let's see, we have some catnip coming back here on both sides. This guy here who's blooming already, which is awesome. We also have a couple more perennials over here, which is Jacob's ladder. Nice variegated leaves there. And then we also have a bleeding heart, and we could see that it is about to bloom pretty soon. So that's pretty exciting. And we also have a Jack Frost here that is surprisingly blooming right now, which I was pretty surprised about because I felt like it didn't look like it was doing that good a couple of days ago when I came out here, but it looks pretty good now. We have a ton of work to do, as always, but definitely up for the job. And we're starting with this side over here and doing this entire space, but we're also going to be cleaning out the fairy garden as well, which is going to be a huge job. But I think I'm going to start on this end around the pond and get started weeding. There's also this creeping Jenny that is, I only planted one here last year, but it seems to have spread everywhere. And this is definitely an annual in my area, but I don't know if it's seeded or just like surprisingly survived the winter. But it's kind of going to complicate things here a little bit because I don't want to rip it all out. But I guess I'll try to pick out leaves and stuff from here instead of ripping it all out because I do like it. I do like how it fills in more greenery around the pond. This is actually a daisy that's just so huge and a little leggy. So I think that I'm going to trim it up a tiny bit. I'm definitely not going to cut a ton off, but I'm just going to trim it up a little bit so it's not taking up as much room. A lot of this actually grows outside the fence, and I always like how that looks in late summer, so I'm definitely going to leave that. But I took a very good, decent amount off of this outer edge here. It's very healthy, though. I went and grabbed a bucket to put the leaves into because there's absolutely nowhere to put my rolling cart, and I'm not going to be picking up things twice. So this is my idea for now. So far so good. I feel like I'm not gonna obviously get every single leaf here, but just getting the gist and clearing out any of the bigger dead stuff. I can't wait to get all this dead stuff off the stone here. We have our basket here too as well. Try to get this stuff out as well too. This is just a lot of coleus that I had here that I'm pulling out by the roots. It's definitely not coming back. Oh my God. Kind of thing that put itself in the pond, but it's huge. I did not expect that. There she goes. I need a hammer for that. There's a lot of wet soil right in here where all those roots were attached to, but I'm surprised with how much soil there was in there and buildup. I just have a small section here to continue with, and then we'll be done with the around the pond here. A lot of creeping thyme under here that I planted a bit ago, and I'm hoping that will continue to spread over the years, but that's what this is, and I'm not pulling it out. So we've now fully gone around the koi pond here, starting on this side and wrapping all the way around. Something that I am going to do is trim this butterfly bush a little bit more. There is some new growth off of it already, but I think I'm just going to trim closer to the top and get more of that dead stuff off. But I think I'm just going to be throwing that over the fence maybe and throwing it in the trash can. And then I think I'm going to get the leaf blower and blow all of the debris off the stone here. And I'm just going to have to end up skimming the pond anyways, so it's not too big of a deal. But we'll move on to the butterfly bush next. Not bad. Yeah, I feel like last year I did not really touch this daisy. That's just so big, as well as a butterfly bush. But yeah, I was told that if you cut down the whole bush, the whole thing will come back with new growth. So I think that is our goal this year with this butterfly bush. It's pretty healthy last year, but trying out something new. So let me grab a leaf blower to get this blown off here. That was our little break there. I went and grabbed some plastic gloves here so I could take the leaves off of this here. I wasn't going to stick my gardening gloves in there. Now that we have cleaned out this little section of water plants here and we have skimmed it to the extent that it's going to be skimmed today, it's pretty good. I don't see any leaves or debris floating in here, and we've weeded and took out the leaves around the entire pond. I think that the last small part in this section is clearing out this hanging flower basket here. I think I'm going to clear that out quick, and then we could call this side almost complete for the day. I mean, I might put some things back in there, but think that honestly, this is a couple years old and it's so rooted that I'm just going to get rid of this whole layer here because it's been falling apart for a full year now and it's just not going to withstand another thing. And this is just so rooted. It's basically one chunk. The soil is not going to be usable in there. So I'm just going to take this entire inner section out and throw it out. Time to move on to these really big 3 rocks. Not sure how I'm going to go about this or how I'm going to do it by myself because they are pretty heavy, but we're going to give it a try here. So let's see what happens. Definitely not bad at all. I like how it looks and pretty flat. Of course, this entire area goes down at a slope with the pond being the highest point and down here being the lowest. But overall, I like how they're laid out pretty good. And I'll slowly keep adding to this probably throughout the year. I don't know, maybe I'll get stone, maybe I won't. But I wasn't looking to shell out a bunch of money at once to buy stone. So it's just kind of using all the materials that I had for now. But I think that we could continue with this garden bed over here. I see I kind of trampled it, but it's good that there was no perennials coming back over here. I really just have these 3 in the back. So we're going to clean this out and make this look nice again as well. Now we have weeded and cleaned up this entire garden on this side. There was no mulch in here originally to begin with, so it's just soil, but everything is freshened and cleaned up. Now I would like to move on to this side. And before we could clear out this, I think I'm gonna go in onto the fence and pull out all of this morning glory vines. I did already collect as many seeds as possible from this, so that's not going to be necessary right now, but I'm just going to pull that off because I know a lot of stuff is probably going to fall into the garden. So I'm going to do that first and then we can move on to cleaning this whole space up here. All right, I think that's definitely good enough for now. That's another bed done here. See, there was mulch in this one to begin with. I don't know if I'll be re-mulching these beds. I might add some over here, but I'm not really too sure if this one needs any more. That's still pretty good, but overall we've completed this entire side of the fenced garden. But now it is time for the very overgrown and leafy side with the raised beds and the stepping stones, along with little thing here. It has a hosta hiding in here, as you can see, covered by a lot of weeds, so I want to get that uncovered as well. I actually do have another hosta coming up over here where we just weeded as well. So I have 2 in this bed here, but definitely have to go dump this now. It's completely full, but when I get back, we'll fill it again with all this. That's 2 and 1 down to go. Day is slowly winding down. I just finished my last raised bed here. I left a bunch of things, mainly in this one and the end here, because I think that there's a couple wildflowers coming back from the last year. And then, of course, I have a ground cover there too as well that I'm probably going to relocate to in front of the pond there, but probably not today. Just focusing on clearing everything out, which we have done. And the last thing that I could see myself doing, of course, cleaning up, then also just weed whacking and raking the last little area here where all of my tools are. So I'm probably going to move everything out and then rake up the last tiny bit of leaves and just debris and then clean everything up, and that'll be it for the day. But overall, a ton of work done. It's completely overly ambitious when I said that I was also going to do the mushroom garden today. Truthfully, I think that I am just going to run out of daylight and not have enough time. Maybe that's a tomorrow thing. But overall, definitely looking great. I'm going to start cleaning up now.